What do you mean better?
Guy.
Hey, fuck off. I'm great at driving digital cars.
I wouldn't say that as far as real cars.
Well, real cars too. I rode going down real fast and left better than you.
A bunch of times.
I'm pretty good at driving in real life too.
You're on everyone's ass. You are on their ass, and then they hit their brakes. You're oh shit! Like every time because you're too close.
Not every time.
Hey everybody!
Every time.
To the Gaming Lounge.
Welcome to the Gaming Lounge. That's enough. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Gaming Lounge.
Hello, everyone.
Biggest show. And yeah. What's good? What's good? How's everyone doing?
Good.
Hey, you know what? We had an amazing show from a remote location, and it almost worked flawlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
That was a pretty interesting show last week. I was the only one who wasn't at the same location as everyone else. Ords made a guest appearance, and I think everyone knows that I'm a really shitty reader. So yeah,
it was great.
It was great.
So,
pardon.
I'm currently.
I hope y'all didn't mind the cold open there with the Cyberpunk.
No, I currently, yeah, exactly, and I currently played.
We got to do that more. That would be
Cyberpunk.
funny.
Yeah, we were supposed to begin starting this weekend with our actual gaming stream, so I can't wait to do one of those here on the channel. So,
yeah, when are we doing that? And who are we inviting? We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for that. I'm excited.
You guys are on your own.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm excited for what we got going on. Real quick for LGL in the future.
Yeah,
I think the scheduling is still a little concerning through my end, but I'm very happy for what Kai and Culture have got going on.
Yeah, there you go.
Angelus, we're gonna start bringing other guests on and talk to them. We're gonna plan on other stuff other than this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
Don't undersell yourself. You're a horrible reader.
Yeah, he did definitely oversold himself on the reading part of things.
Hey, it's Soul. Apollo, good to see you. Call of Duty Vanguard might add SBM. I can't stand SBM. Yeah, but what is that?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. He probably posted in my Discord.
Sandbar Mickey Mouse.
No, it's probably a freaking anti-cheat thing that fucking eats your shit.
That sucks, Riff Korean. Sorry about that. We tried something new with the intro too, just for funsies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's SBMM?
I didn't even know that intro was planned. Well, I don't think it was planned. It just came up random through my end.
Battlefield leaks are spot on, huh? Good to know.
Nice.
What is SBMM, by the way, Apollo Patriot? Maybe I could look it up.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Back your Warzone stats and matches. What is SBMM in gaming? Fuck off. All right, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna.
This show started out great.
Pull it out.
Yeah,
Just gonna whip it out in front of everybody.
All right.
Hope you're ready.
It's about time.
I mean, just get down here. Oh, wait, F11. There it is. Whipped it out. So, skill-based matchmaking. Okay. Has been a major topic in the gaming community. So, what's wrong with skill-based matchmaking?
Nothing.
Skill-based matchmaking refers to how a game decides which players to put in your lobby. When you search for a lobby in any video game, it uses a very complex algorithm to find other players and fill up your lobby. This is called matchmaking. However, different factors can be used to decide which players get put in your lobby. Location and connection are usually the most important factors, meaning that players geographically closer to you are more likely to be put in your match to reduce lag and heighten connectivity. Ad name, Article 1. Skill-based matchmaking, however, does not necessarily discard factors like connection, but also puts emphasis on finding players similar to you in terms of skill level.
Mhm.
Example, okay, that's all. That's good enough. We know what it is now. Thanks. Let's see. SPM? Isn't that a rapper? Yeah, skill-based matchmaking. So you can play casual, you face off against tryhards. So if you play casual, you face off against tryhards.
That's if the skill-based matchmaking isn't actually working, though. That's the problem.
It never does.
It never works half the time.
No.
Yeah, if like you're trying to chill, I could see that if tryhards versus casuals, but if you're at the same skill level when you're playing casually and they're trying hard, you're better than them. But let's just lay it down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing Activision shelved Call of Duty Capital Riot.
Wow. That's funny.
That's funny. Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah, Fortnite's supposed to have skill-based matchmaking, but that shit never works.
You face.
Well, the other thing is sometimes you play with people who don't play that often, like me. When I play with people who play Fortnite, let's say all the time,
Mm-hmm.
then they're gonna, their skill is up here, and my skill, according to the algorithm, is down here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna try to fill that gap. It's like, well, we got this to
bought
win.
him off.
Mm-hmm.
Drafted bills, he passed without a blink. The bastard. Now that
Hey, Culture,
kind of fall guy.
could you turn down
PD
or off your game audio? You have to mute yourself. We still want to hear you, but your game's way too loud. Especially since the first topic we're going to cover is a very sad one. So voice actors are hard to come by. There really aren't very many of them. And we lost one this in the past couple weeks.
Which was just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Man arrested for killing Halo Overwatch voice actress Cristiana Luis, I think, because she's Portuguese. It's a Portuguese name. She's Brazilian. So this is the Brazilian.
Luis, yeah.
This is the Brazilian voice actress for Mercy, Cortana, and others. So the voice acting community has just lost one of its prominent members, and a man has been arrested for her murder. Cristiana Luis was also known to many gamers as she voiced characters across several franchises such as Halo and Overwatch. Brazilian voice actress Cristiana Luis was best known in the gaming community for her voice acting work as Cortana in Halo, Mercy in Overwatch, Helen Lovejoy in The Simpsons, and Sivir in League of Legends. She passed away on August 6th, 2021, according to a colleague of hers. The Brazilian voice actress was 49 years of age, and she has allegedly been murdered in the city of Rio de Janeiro. Police arrested Paulo Gonçalves. I don't know how to pronounce that little C with the thing under it, but Gonçalves Vasconcelos. Yeah, Vasconcelos. Da Costa. Jesus Christ, your name is wrong, bro. Pedro Paulo Gonçalves Vasconcelos da Costa. Jesus. In connection with the murder of Christian Luis. Yeah, seriously. Vasconcelos da Costa has admitted to the murder in Rio de Janeiro, but he allegedly acted in self-defense. Okay. It is reported that Vasconcelos da Costa, his motive was an intent to keep the actress's belongings and inheritance after her demise. So, according to the police, Christian Luis, and that's her right there, was murdered in her own. I think that's her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gotta be. That's fucking crazy,
Christian Louis.
dude.
Yeah, according to the police, Christiane Luis was murdered in her own apartment with a broken chalice. The suspect allegedly cut the Brazilian voice actress's leg and her throat before hiding her body. The suspect allegedly murdered Luis several days before her body was found. The suspect had the help of his mother, Elaine Gonçalves Vasconcelos da Costa, in the crime. Several of Luis's possessions were found at the suspect's mother's home, but she remains at large. Yet he acted in self-defense. Okay. According to the Brazilian police report, the suspect and his mother spent 2 days with the corpse of Christian Luis inside their house before hiding the body. The body was found by police 2 to 3 days after the murder took place. In total, Luis had been Luis had been dead for 8 days before the news was initially reported on Instagram by her coworker, Mario Tupinaba Filho. The case is currently ongoing. So Pedro Paulo, that guy, is currently a suspect, but he was allegedly defending himself when the attack took place. According to a source familiar with the two, he and Christian Luis met at a psychiatric clinic in 2017, and since then had become friends. It's currently unclear how Vasconcelos da Costa planned to secure all of Luis's possessions and inheritance. Several Halo, League of Legends, and Overwatch fans responded to the news for passing with sorrow and pain. A large majority of fans sent words of support to Luis's friends and family as they tried to come to terms with her loss. Several Overwatch fans were quick to point out that heroes never die, something Mercy says when resurrecting fallen allies in Overwatch. So, yeah, that's fucked up, man.
That's a fucked up shit right here.
Sorry, a little levity. This bummed me out the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if that's the right, right.
No, I heard this news. Well, I don't know. It might have been. Were you the one that sent it in the group chat, Kai? Because when I first heard this, I was just like, "What the? Like, seriously?" Like, I don't know. It felt so random, but it's fucking like Culture said, it bummed me out. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's funny, Apollo.
Unbelievable.
I got to meet some of the voice actors for Overwatch, and they all seemed pretty nice. They were just chilling with the crowd and stuff after their panel. Like, they're really into like people dressing up as them. So the fact that this happened is pretty heartbreaking.
I think the English voice actress that we're all familiar with is a German woman. I think she's fine, but the Brazilian voice actress is the one that died.
Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, voice actors tend to be really down to earth and mingle with people and stuff.
Regular humans.
Yeah.
Héroes nunca moren? Is that how you say it in Portuguese? Morem? Héroes nunca moren. All right. Well, so rest in peace, Luis, or Christiana Luis. Let's move on to other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a total bummer and sad. All right, cool. Thank you, Diego. Appreciate it.
What's up, Diego?
By the way,
Hey.
Hi, Diego.
Yeah, I've seen him on was it Midnight's Edge Espanol?
Yep. And other places. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, bienvenidos. Hey, Diego, how did I do on the names? Because I speak Spanish, not Portuguese, but I can guesstimate. I gave it my best shot. So, who wants to take this one? Actually, Angelos, didn't you share this article?
Yeah, I shared it. I'll take it.
All right, cool.
And an update on that Control co-op. Oh, possible Alan Wake 2 is now in full production. And an update on that Control co-op game, as well as Control 2. Remedy has confirmed that their unannounced game project alongside Epic Games has moved into full production. This is the game that some believe to be Alan Wake 2, following Remedy's acquisition of Alan Wake in 2019. An announcement last year that the next game in the Remedy Collection universe was already in the works. Remedy said in the same message to investors that they are still in full production mode on their second, smaller scale, unannounced game. Epic Games fully funded the project with Remedy. We learned last year, so that probably means Epic will be publishing the unannounced game, and therefore it'll very likely be full on Epic Games Store exclusive on PC. Remedy will retain complete ownership of the IP, however. As part of the presentation, Remedy noted that Control had over 10 million players to date. Remedy also reiterated that development on its 4-player cooperative game set in the Control universe was moving forward, and that a future bigger budget Control game was in the early conception phase. John Bolding is a game writer and I guess that's the end of the. Is that the end?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like it.
I'm looking forward to this because I've been wanting Alan Wake 2 since like 360 days. So,
what is Alan Wake?
Yeah.
So
Game?
yeah, it's a video game.
Well, obviously it's a video game, but what is it about?
So basically, he's a writer, and he goes away to write on this island. Basically, they use a ferry to get there, and he goes to get away so he can write in peace, basically. And his wife goes missing, and he's got to find her, and a bunch of crazy shit happens, and yeah, and it's like supernatural type stuff. But the game is done in like a narrative, so like things will happen. He'll be reading it, and it's like he's reading part of his book, and then the shit will start happening. So like you're not sure whether what is happening is in reality or in not reality.
Look at the title of this video. How Control and Alan Wake are linked.
They are. Huh. There's a DLC in Control that has Alan Wake stuff
Remedy's
in it.
Alan Wake is a psychological action.
Sorry about that. There's a what's it called? What'd you say? There's downloadable
DLC.
Content?
Yeah, there's downloadable content in Control that links the two together. Quantum Break is also part of it because they have a teaser of a show on there that was like a for Alan Wake 2. It was like a teaser for it. So
okay, cool.
And American Nightmare was an arcade game that like is sort of like a sequel, but it doesn't really like it still leaves things unanswered.
Okay.
But it's probably my favorite game of the 360.
Wow, that's strong praise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
The problem is it came out when Red Dead Redemption came out,
which is a vastly superior game.
The first one?
It's a great game. The first one, yes.
Okay.
And that game got overlooked because
which one?
Obviously, Red Dead Redemption is amazing as well.
I only have the second game, and I haven't. I think I might have played the first game at like a friend's house for a little bit, but I own the second one on PS4. I haven't played it yet though.
Oh, Control is super confusing.
All right, thank you.
That's the game you streamed, right?
Yes, I need to finish it.
I need to play it because I downloaded it because it was free on PlayStation Plus.
The complete edition was free. Yep. It's really strange. Like you start out, like basically you're in this building that is run by this agency, but the building is also like supernatural. So like the building changes as you're going through it. It's
like Mugen Train style, Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah, sort of, but like they have things in place that will stop it from changing, but there's the hiss, and they're like whatever's corrupting everything has moved in, and they're like corrupting spots of it, and it's allowing them to change. So you got to go and cleanse that stuff, so the stuff reverts back to the way it was. But the only way to see the building is to actually know it exists.
Hold on, so it's a little bit of Mugen Train, a little bit of Super Mario Sunshine.
Sure. But
But
yeah,
it sounds cool.
the only way to see the building is to actively know that it exists, and she knows it exists because of this agency. So the house lets you find it if you know about it. But if you don't, it's sort of like a Men in Black type thing in a way. But yeah, it's weird. And then there's this janitor that like shows up and he like starts talking to you, and she has like this entity too in her head as well.
Oh,
because
female janitor?
No, a male janitor. A male janitor.
Okay, I was gonna say that's
And
weird. Never
she has
see that.
an alien entity inside her head as well, because the events that made her go look for her brother, who was captured by this agency who collects supernatural objects, is in that building. And where I'm at in the story, I'm going to see what's up with him because he's locked up. But I think the hiss might have broken him out, so we'll see.
All right. Well, Runner, we need to get your reading skills up. Why don't you take the next one?
Oh, fucking damn it. Man reportedly arrested while playing League of Legends and internet cafe after his rank was announced to off-duty officer.
The hell?
Dude, you only fucked up one word. It was a 2-letter word, but way to go.
Wait, what? What did I
You
fuck
said
up?
and instead of at, right?
Oh, motherfucker. That's what happens when I read fast.
Take your time, buddy. We're here all day.
The officer was in the right place at the right time.
Good job.
All right. Take it away, toys. Take it away, boys.
Toys?
Go ahead, Runner.
Hey, at least you fucked that up.
It's a reference.
Okay, yeah, great excuse. A Chinese policeman found more than he'd anticipated while visiting the internet cafe, while some friends to play League of Legends led to the arrest of a criminal suspect whose in-game rank led to this detriment. As reported by Bashahog.com on August 8th.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Sure. August 8th, an off-duty Chong. What the fuck is this word? Fucking Chong.
That's his name. Oh, that's his name of the city. Chongqing.
That's how you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, it pronounce Q's like K's.
Mm-hmm.
Now my eyes were just rolling. I'm like, the fuck is this? Chongqing City policeman Shang. I can't. Shang. I don't even know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, that too.
Zhang Yihao.
I'm fucking horrible at pronouncing names, so cut me some slack.
Yihao.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Zhang Yihao. I don't give a fuck anymore. Had been playing League with some friends at the internet cafe when was announced through the speakers that one of the top players on the fuck. I'm fucking terrible at pronouncing these names. They fucking suck.
Ionia server?
Not Ionia, yes. There's no S.
Ionia, I said.
Ionia. No, you said Ionia, yes.
Yeah, because I started to say server afterwards.
Oh, shut the fuck up. A server had logged into one on fuck, I can't. Logged in on the premise. Eager to see how the challenger ranked player platforms, the officer walked over the player's seat where he had noticed that they had a familiar face. Officer Yaiho, I don't give a fuck, recognized the player.
Sorry. I needed to...
As a criminal suspect reportedly one of the recent crimes. The officer confirmed the player's identity before calling colleagues to assist with the arrest.
Oh, so he already had warrants and stuff for his arrest.
Yeah.
So he didn't get arrested for his rank like the article made it seem like.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Soul Assassin. Shut the fuck up.
The article says that it led to his detriment because he got recognized because of it.
That's true.
The
He had
only
eyeballs
part,
on
the
him.
only thing I had trouble with was pronouncing these stupid ass fucking names, but that doesn't fucking count.
Hooked on Phonics. That's what Runner needs.
Yep.
Sorry, Runner. Have you heard of Hooked on Phonics?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Or
Sorry, go on,
Rosetta,
Runner.
or Rosetta Stone. For the English
Rosetta
language.
Stone.
For the English language.
Ayo, brightest day.
Hey.
My man.
What's up,
Wait,
Zach?
should we
I
watch
think
the
there's
video?
a video.
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
前天周末的时候，我和同事相约去网吧打游戏，然后中途我去上厕所
See,
的时候
that's how you're supposed to pronounce
就
it,
听见
Runner.
网吧那个广播在
Yeah, they're speaking Japanese. I don't understand a fucking thing they're
Chinese.
saying.
Chinese, actually. but-
Right? Who gives a fuck?
Wow.
Who
Damn.
gives a fuck?
I need that
They
gift
would.
that ETEP uses. That's racist.
值班的同事
No, that's right, Shaq.
Oh, yeah.
The little black kid. Yeah, it's great.
Wait,
I know what
he's
you're talking
over here in
about,
his
Andrew.
like, in his everyday clothes and shit, in his like t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking funny, dude.
赶到网吧将该
Oh, there he is, yeah.
并带回派出所接受调查。 很像我们
when
之
you're
前一个
when you're too good at games, man.
我一
That's
看
what happens.
看见有一名
Yeah,
男子
see these
发
guys,
了
they
一个马
recognize
上
it.
播
You
报
see,
说
you recognize that
有一
fucking
名
guy
对
right
抗
there?
王者上
Did
线
you see him?
然后我
Look at
就
that
在周围一看，
Did you see
我
that
就看
motherfucker?
见有一名男子发了马尾，
The one with the
我们之前一个案子的
This is both of them.
身份过后，
They're probably both cops because they're buddies. They're just over there doing their thing.
男子控制并带回派出所接受调查。
All right, Runner, back to you.
All right, footage from the arrest can be found as part of the report shared by the YouTube channel Elephant News and shows the player being taken into custody by the officer. In some internet cafes throughout China, an assessment is made through the speakers while a high-level player from that server's logs in the location. This can be help players gain some recognition within their local gaming community. But in the case of the player, the attention may not have been wanted.
Yeah, Runner. This is a good point that Diego makes here. You should get an F, Runner, because Japanese are allies and friends. The Chinese are going to try to conquer us all.
No,
True.
I didn't mean it
You
like
said
that.
who cares?
I didn't mean it.
You should care.
I never said I shouldn't. I said I didn't mean it like that. You dumb fuck. Can you not understand what I'm fucking saying?
You not understand the words that are
Can
coming
you
out of my mouth?
can you listen to what I'm fucking saying?
Chris Tucker over here.
He's fucking. Listen, I said I didn't mean it like that. I didn't say I didn't care. Well, I did.
Hold
I
on.
did say that before, but like, I didn't mean it in that way. I understand that they're allies.
We need
and
the rush
whatever.
hour clip that Drunk uses.
I just did it. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Man.
This motherfucker right here. I swear.
Let's see. Where is it? No.
Do you understand the
There it is.
words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's great.
Oh. All right. Did we finish the article?
Oh. Didn't know Japan was boycotting Sony right now.
No, I didn't know that either.
Oh, really?
No, that's what Roof Korean was saying. He was saying Japan's literally boycotting Sony right now. Runner, pay attention, please.
Yeah, true. And Sony is very much internally they're it looks like they're kind of abandoning the Japanese market, which is where they started, and they're trying to become like a big blockbuster Western market, and so a lot of their stuff is moving out to the United States. So it makes sense that Japan is literally boycotting them. Good for Japan.
I did know that. I mean, I did know that I didn't know that they were boycotting though. That's
new name.
Yeah, there you go. Raging Runner.
No, I don't want to copy you. No, but
Raging Runner's takes.
No.
Yes.
Here's the thing. If I go, no. This is the
Raging Runner on said movie. You know, Raging Runner talks about the Snyder Cut, and then just faces of you like,
Like he's constipated?
Yeah.
First of
Yeah.
all, if I were to name my channel Raging Runner, I would be like copying Raging Rhino, so I don't want to
but
do
he's
that
a
shit.
raging rhino, not a raging runner.
Plus, this is the problem. I don't rage as
God
much
damn it.
as Raging Rhino. You know, like I'm not gonna rage all the fucking time. Like if you watch Raging Rhino's videos, he rages at almost like almost anything at this point.
Runner, a bad reader. His lack of awareness is questionable.
Poor Runner is the whipping boy today.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I
That's
fucking
really
love the
not-
chat.
Yeah, exactly. He won't give a shit.
It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not gonna take someone else's fucking name.
But he's a rhino, not a runner.
No, that's just his fucking. That's his fucking thumbnail or avatar, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Exactly. It's still different.
No.
It's like Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah, what if I called myself?
Around-
What if I hold on a
Yo,
second,
Runner.
Angelus? No. Hold on a fucking second, Angelus. What if I called myself Runner Draven? Wouldn't that be
Draven's the
fucking
last name.
weird?
That's acceptable.
What?
Draven's the last name, so that's acceptable.
No. What if I called myself Angelus Runner?
Well, that'd be a little different.
That's weird.
No,
That is
it doesn't
weird.
fucking
And
matter.
it doesn't ring. It doesn't go off the tongue either.
Yeah.
I mean, Raging Runner
Anyway,
isn't a bad
Runner,
name. It's
Roof
just
Korean's got some advice for you, and he's based, so he should know.
The
The
world
world around
around
you is falling apart, Runner. You must know all the things at all times. You are supposed to be our future. Yeah, Runner.
I mean,
Truth.
I know.
Everything's on
I know-
you.
I know the
whole
world's
fate of our
I know,
future.
I know the world's falling apart. I live in Chicago, for fuck's sakes.
What about for regular
Runner,
street?
Soul Assassin says, Runner, I'm just messing with you, man. Don't have to send me a mean letter. You won't be able to write one.
My goodness.
That's
funny.
Listen. I fucking love you guys in the chat. I really do.
No.
I know you're all fucking with me. It's. I mean, it's happened almost any time in this, as Gary would call it, fellowship. But yeah, I seriously, I adore all of you. No, I do not accept that whatsoever. I meant what I said about the chat, but I'm not accepting that, Roof Korean.
Angelus's kid Runner.
So, did we get this last paragraph in, Runner, or did I cut you off before that? With the
No, I think I'm done.
Okay. That's cool, though. In some internet cafes, they'll like announce it through the speakers when a high-level player logs in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
This can help players gain some recognition with their local gaming community. That's cool. But in this case, no.
Yeah, that was that not the bestest ever.
Mm-mm.
That's hilarious.
Wouldn't you stay low? If
Hey,
you
I'm gonna
knew,
be
like, you
honest.
were
I
wanted
did
for
I did
something?
I did pretty good, except for pronouncing those names because they're in
Yeah,
Chinese.
you did great except for the words.
No. The
names
Chinese,
did give you the most
not
trouble.
not the words. The words are just fine. The Chinese words. There's a difference culture,
I think those were names.
Yeah,
and they were in Chinese. That's not
Wow.
easy.
Well, they were written in Western characters.
Yeah,
Still Chinese.
but the same English language is still applied.
China.
Technically, it's Greek lettering, but we won't get into the
That's true.
technicality.
China. They were in China.
Yeah, but they were written in
Asshole.
English. You should have been all good, bro.
China.
You should have just been like, oh, no, I got this. And then, but no.
It's like, bro, you live in a police state. You need to be a little more self-aware.
Yeah, I mean, you could Lori Lightfoot could come and ruin your day at any moment.
All right. Well, one of you PlayStation nerds explain this. Why should anyone care? And the date already passed. So
I didn't hear shit.
I didn't hear shit either.
Okay, let's be quiet and I'll read it.
I mean,
PlayStation fans should keep a close eye on August 17th. A potential announcement from Sony is possible to come on August 17th, with the date specifically allowing fans to manage their expectations. The gaming industry is no stranger to rumors, and it's in the best interest for everyone to know how to manage expectations and rumors. While rumors aren't inherently bad for the industry, believing in rumors to the point that it leads to disappointment is. This applies to Sony, Xbox, PC, Nintendo, and all major companies. With that in mind, while the State of Play event is rumored for August 19th, fans shouldn't be disappointed if this rumor turns out to be untrue.
That's today.
That's right. In fact, there's at least one way to manage State of Play's rumors as they've happened so far in 2021. Sources are always super important, but with Sony's State of Play events, so too is timing. So let's see if there is a current State of Play.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, let's see.
I didn't hear anything about, like, I think I've said this before in the channel. Like, this is one of the biggest problems with PlayStation. They can't like ever like give out a date of when their State of Play is. It'll just happen randomly in their channel and no one will fucking know. That's been one of my biggest problems with Play. Listen, I like their games. Kai knows this, and I don't hate, you know, I don't hate them as much as Kai because I like their games. I do think they have problems, and this is a big one. They can't market for shit. They can't market to save their life. And I don't know what the fuck went down 2 days ago.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, if anything, that article's fucking bullshit.
Nothing happened, and today it doesn't look like there's one either. Like the article says, it's a rumored date.
Yeah, exactly. It's a rumored date. Could you imagine? Like, there's some guys who looked at it. Like, I'm talking about ones who are like really looking forward to this new shit, like more than I am, and they're just like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for August 17th," and it's like nothing fucking happens. Their excitement is fucking wasted.
People do that with Nintendo and their directs as well.
What you talking about, Willis? Nintendo's the shit.
Yeah, but they like there's rumor dates of when the directs are going to happen, and then people get excited, and then it doesn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, Nintendo has problems too
with pop culture and stuff. People
minimal.
Hold on to rumors as fact, and when in reality they're not. So be wary of the rumors that you hear.
What name is here? Okay, pardon me. Only applied to a certain age in China? I think so. I think it's specifically for kids. Is a Phoenician. It's Phoenician lettering. Yeah, culture.
Well, actually, the spoken
language. That's where phonetics comes from. Phonics.
Phoenicians. Spoken language is phonetics and from the Phoenicians. The written characters are from the Greeks.
This is interesting.
Wait, what? And also the origins of a lot of the modern lettering seems to have originated in from illiterate workers in Egypt, because they didn't know Egyptian font. You know, they made their shorthand, which turned into the letters that were used later by other cultures. That's like recent developments and research and that shit. That's really cool. Boo Runner. What's this then about Beetlejuice? I'm confused.
I have no fucking clue what Soul's talking about.
Your state? What state do you live in again?
Illinois. No, Chicago's a city, not a state. What's the state, Angelus?
Illinois.
Correct.
I did fail.
Dang, getting schooled by a runner.
I did fail civics the first time. So.
That's funny you say that. I almost failed civics because I fucked up on a final project. My teacher ended up giving me a second chance of actually like taking it seriously, and I did, and I passed with a B.
Good job.
So
God, I hated that class. It was so fucking boring.
I just looked up the governor of Illinois, and he looks like he's been pounding Twinkies. Like, he does not look like Beetlejuice.
What's his
Lori Lightfoot?
You need a cool haircut, and maybe people will respect you like the Mohawk, the man with glorious locks. This way, and the bald wonder. Yeah.
Thanks.
So you need
JB Pritzker. His commercials were fucking hilarious when he was running for governor.
News from 2 days ago. Nobody covered PlayStation news. Sony announced they have acquired all the parts needed and are at the factory, not in perma-transit supply chain BS, to meet 14 million PS5s by spring. Cool.
Nice.
That is good news for PlayStation fans and Sony simps. You know,
I know the GameStop by me keeps getting Xbox Series X's in, or well, they get Series S's in, but they
Soul Assassin's got it figured out.
Soul Assassin.
Soul,
that's not correct. I was damn near half asleep almost every damn time because that class is fucking boring. That was not the problem whatsoever. And Angelus is the one that failed it, not me.
The remakes and the Pokemon Legends until yesterday. The last Pokemon presence was in February to manage expectations. Game Freak. I'm not caught up on this news, Diego. I did a few days ago get what's it called? A Pokemon mystery gift with a code that was only available for like a couple days. But I don't know if that's the thing that you're referring to.
He's talking about them talking about the new remakes of Diamond and Pearl and Legends.
Did they come out with that shit?
It didn't come out yet, but they were giving more details, I'm assuming, about it.
Let me see. Game Freak. Pokemon designer James Turner celebrates "Get Out of My Face." There it goes. Celebrates Harmonite's anniversary. Keep drawing. Nintendo creatures and Game Freak registered trademarks for Pokemon Wonder and Fusion Arts. Huh. Game Freak has moved in with Nintendo, and the new office looks sublime. Oh, that's awesome. Game Freak moved into like Nintendo's main fucking offices.
Nice.
That's nuts. It does look nice.
Yo, share my screen.
I'm just looking for the news, but Game Freak what June 2020? Okay, that's definitely too far back. Huh. All right. Let me move this over here.
That's good.
Yo, share my screen. Angelus has got to check this out. And everyone else. This is fucking badass.
Ooh, is that a statue?
Yeah, it's a Jin. It's
Nice.
a Jin statue because that director's cut is coming tomorrow.
Ooh.
Look at that, man.
That's nice. The face sculpt looks a little off, but...
No, I love the face sculpt. The face sculpt looks like he's about to kick ass.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like him.
Looks solid.
It looks really fucking good.
I don't think
You know what's funny?
Like
I used to sleep through class too, but I graduated with 3.8, so...
I graduated like senior year. I graduated with a 3.2.
Well, I mean, you had a shitty senior year.
No,
You had different circumstances.
I know. I did have a shitty senior year, but like
I used to sleep in class too, and I can read better than a runner.
Oh, shut the fuck up. At least I fucking passed classes.
I used to sleep through class and I wrote a book.
Yeah, see.
From bounding into comics covered last night, Nintendo's catalog of Japanese media seems to be growing. That's good. Yeah, that's what I think that's where Nintendo's going to flourish. Is that Nintendo seems to embrace that, like the Japanese culture and media and stuff, where Sony's moving away from it, and so we're going to get
smart.
Very not smart. It's also going to grow Nintendo's fan base because the games that would have gone to before, Sony was like competition to Nintendo, but now like those games are more and more going to go to Nintendo.
Speaking of, I was gonna say, speaking of smart, Shop Smart, S Smart. If anyone knows
Pokemon
what that reference is
From Evil Dead.
Of course, we know where that reference is.
No, what's the third movie called?
Army of Darkness.
There you go. I just bought that on Shout Factory. Great
Nice.
fucking movie.
It is a good movie.
It's Sam Raimi's second masterpiece.
What was the first one?
Guess.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, buddy.
It was okay.
Get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker. Spider-Man 2 was okay. Motherfucker, that is one of the best comic book movies ever made. It still holds up.
Oh, there was
It's
a thing
okay.
yesterday.
Let's see. Whoops. The Xeno games were naturally the stars of the show as the video game as a video presentation for the new games had a lot to share. To say nothing of the other special announcements, here's the half-hour-long video for the announcements. We'll list below. No, thank you. A release date for the mobile version of Pokemon Unite set for September 22nd. Pre-registrations for the games are open now on the App Store and Google Play Store. Oh, cool.
Have you
Mobile
played
version of
that yet?
Pokemon Unite? No, I haven't. What is it? What's it on right now? Switch?
Switch. It's like a MOBA, but with Pokemon. It's pretty fun.
Cool. That sounds awesome. Moreover, players playing on mobile will also be able to play with users on the Switch. Speaking of which, those logging into the game from their Switch accounts before August 31st will get a Zera Aura license.
That's how you play as
Mamoswine-
those characters.
Okay. Mamoswine and Sylveon have been announced to join Unite's roster. Okay. Pokemon Masters X will soon celebrate the 2-year anniversary, and a load of content is coming. The game now has Dynamaxing with Signa, Suit Leon, and Eternatus being introduced as well. The legendary event featuring Eternatus is underway, and you can team up with the Galar brothers, Leon and Hop, to combat the threat. Players will be able to scout 100 sync pairs at no cost. I don't know what any of this means.
I don't either.
Daily 10 pair. Okay, N is a really neat costume. Return on August 29th, 2021. Cool, so N is a neat costume you can get soon. And his Pokemon will be able to target all opponents' Pokemon. The new story arc will begin on September 15th, 2021. 1 second. You want to take it from here for a second, Angelus?
Yeah, Pokemon Go will celebrate its 5th anniversary, and the game will see an addition of a few Galar Pokemon, namely Wooloo, Phalanx, and Squavit, Zacian, and Zamazenta will also be appearing in 5-star raids from the August 20th to 21st. Zacian will be available from August 20th to 2021 to August 26th. Zamazenta will be available after Zacian from August 26th to September 1st. The appearance of the Galar Pokemon is speculated to be related to the mythical Pokemon Hoopa. So we expect to be involved. It's Mischief 2. Before heading to the Switch section, the puzzle game Pokemon Cafe Mix, where you own the cafe and hire staff Pokemon that assist in completing puzzles, will now have a revamp. It is now Pokemon Cafe Remix, bringing to the table new Pokemon and dress-up options for them. There will be new elements to the game and new ways to develop your staff Pokemon. It is available for both the Switch and mobile devices. Now here comes the big news we've all been waiting for.
All right, hold on. Let's let Runner
news.
Let's let Runner read a little more here, because I'm hoping they get some more Pokemon names in here. I agree with Soul Assassin. I think it's a great idea. Runner, take it from here.
You're fucking lucky I'm not even a Pokemon fan.
Read, Runner.
I have Platinum, so this doesn't interest me.
All right. Where are we to? Because I was looking at something else.
We're at the top. Right here.
All right. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl faithful remakes to the PS or DS. I said PS. DS Classics, Pokemon Diamond, and Pokemon Pearl, which released on November 9th, 2021 for the Switch. Pre-orders are up. Also note that these games will connect to Pokemon Home as well, but in 2022 and not upon release. So what features have been approved? Here we go. The Underground have been revamped. That looks cool, I guess. I don't really know. Digging.
Hold on.
So the Underground is like
the
thing where you could go and get fossils. That's how you got fossil type Pokemon in
Oh my god, there's a lot.
There's a lot. Angelus, I really don't care. I really don't
Motherfucker.
fucking get it. I really don't.
Motherfucker.
Did you understand the way I said? I was like, oh, that looks cool, I guess. Like, I don't
Oh.
fucking care.
I'll take it from here. Give me a second. I'm just gonna speed us through some of this. Now that I see how much more is left, I notice the size of the bar. Players will be able to enter Pokemon hideaways, differing in environments Pokemon found in them. Some Pokemon can only be found in these hideaways. Outfits. You get new outfits. Union Room will be the go-to for wireless communication-related activities like trading, battling, etc. The local and global room will facilitate local communications and internet communications, respectively. There will be no ranked battles in these games, as can be seen here. Pokemon will follow their trainer. You can select one Pokemon to follow you, like a Heart Gold and Soul Silver, after reaching a certain point of progress. That's awesome. Any Pokemon that appears in these games can walk with you, meaning there's no concern for limitations like those in Amity Square. I don't know what that means because I didn't play the game. Super contests. That sounds fun. All right. Let's move along. Sure. That's a good-looking map. Breaking down the reveals. Let's see, the story part. We don't need to get into all this. There's just a lot of cool stuff coming and already here for some of these Pokemon games.
That's for Pokemon Legends.
That's Pokemon Legends right here?
Yeah.
What's the gimmick behind Pokemon Legends?
It's a fully open world Pokemon game.
Sick.
Oh my God.
Damn it. What about Sword and Shield? What's it? What I mean,
they are.
That's a more traditional.
Yeah, it's more traditional. It's slightly open world, but it's not like you're still railroaded to go like where you need to go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I need to get Legends. I'm still playing through Sword, but
I have Sword too,
dope.
and I literally got to the Poke Center and stopped playing.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I just had other shit I'd rather play right now.
It feels like playing a Pokemon game, like a classic Pokemon game. It's great. I've been loving it, man.
I've been watching
I don't
Biggles
play it that much,
play it. Biggles playing is pretty fun. He's naming every Pokemon that he has, or everybody who shows up in the chat. He's giving them a Pokemon, and naming that Pokemon them. So
that's awesome.
What did he name?
Biggles Met has a channel.
So I'm either gonna be Staraptor, because it has the emo swoosh thing, or Golbat, or Is it Skarmory? I think. But yeah, or no, Gligar. Because they're both vampire looking. So
okay, I just followed Biggles. Actually, let me.
That on his YouTube.
If anyone else wants to follow Biggles, I'll put the link in here. Bro, if you want to get all
Silver and Gold are probably the best Pokemon games, like hands down.
What?
Silver and Gold are probably the best Pokemon games like ever.
Yeah. I do like some of the things they've done with Sword and Shield, though. They did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But Gold and Silver, those games, like, you get through this amazing game that you're like, I didn't know that it could step it up like this from Red and Blue. Like, holy shit. And then the game ends, and they're like, oh, do you want to take the boat and go to the other continent?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
And you go, and you fucking just walk around the whole first game. Yep. Best in-game content ever.
Hey. Oh yeah, my favorite part of.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good shit in that game.
Skyward Sword Remastered came out IRC in Irish. I don't know. I never got to play that one. Panelists, is it worth it, bro?
I have
My friends got me that one. I never got to finish it. I got to play it a little bit, but I had trouble with because it was the Wii, and chat. I needed same. And I needed
I have it for both, actually.
I couldn't get a hold of the flying. So
they changed the controls, so you don't have to use shitty motion controls to use your sword.
I checked the private chat.
You can use the thumbstick on the Switch.
Music CD in mine.
Yeah, so does mine.
Fuck you, whatever.
Because I got the one with the fucking gold controller.
I got the thing. It says right here.
Yeah.
That's why mine looks
That's
cooler.
great. That's great, Nintendo
Mine looks
nerds.
cooler
Check the
than yours.
private chat.
I have it too, motherfucker.
Oh, you gotta go, runner.
Yeah. I gotta
You could
go,
have just
guys.
said that. You didn't. It's not a private thing.
I tried telling you that, and you're like, oh, look at this thing. Look at this thing.
Yeah, look at
have."
it though.
Yeah, I get it. It's a Wii. It's a Wii
Nintendo.
game. I used to have the Wii, and I fucking
I
checked
have
it
it
out.
somewhere.
I had to go.
find it.
Wii.
All right, man.
No, I gotta go. I gotta spend some time with my dad. It's his birthday.
No. Well, happy
and,
birthday to Papa Runner.
Rock and roll, man.
Yeah, Papa Runner. He's 59, and we're gonna go get some pizza, and it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Nice.
So
Have
yeah,
fun, dude. Enjoy your time with the father figure
Mm-hmm.
that you're lucky enough to have.
Yeah. you
Learn.
did.
Soak up the wisdom.
Yeah,
Son of
and
a
maybe you can get some reading lessons while you're at it.
Yeah. Tell him,
Yeah,
Dad.
maybe
can
read
you
a book
help read
together.
this to me? Yeah.
Be like, Dad, can we read a book together like when we were kids?
Go-
and
go
he's like, I
Bed-
never read to you.
bedtime
He's like,
story.
you know what?
Bedtime
Go.
story.
You know what? Go fuck yourselves. Have a good stream, I guess.
See you later, man.
Take care, Runner.
He's a nice
oh
kid.
my god. Yeah, he is.
But I would say get it for the Switch, Roof Korean. Because
I
the
had a
controls
stroke.
are updated.
Rumors
and,
are that after
yeah.
Mario, Nintendo World will expand. Oh, Nintendo World will expand with the Pokemon section, though nothing is concrete. Okay. I've never been. I want to go to Nintendo World and Pokemon Land and shit. That'd be awesome. But you had a stroke. Do you mean that literally, or like from the news that I was reading? Because I haven't played a lot of some of the games that they're talking about that are out right now, and I'm fucking missing out, man. But I also don't even have time to play Sword. Haven't played Pokemon since Gold version. Sword and Shield are sick, bro. Name Houndoom Soul for me. Houndoom is dope. Yeah, Houndoom is dope.
Is dope. Yeah.
But I'll still take an Arcanine over Houndoom. Arcanine's fucking majestic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
No,
because
because it turns into fucking Gyarados, and Runner is not cool enough to be Gyarados.
if it's forever a Magikarp,
Yeah, then
Okay.
sure.
if Biggles trains a level 100 Magikarp,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll never evolve.
Just a splash.
Call that one, Runner.
You ever get tired
No.
Tired of what?
of being awake?
Old man tired?
Yeah.
You're always getting tired in Vegas, Dan, dude.
Yeah, I slept for 10 hours total in 5 days, so I'm not sure exactly how tired you think I was.
Oh, well, you were like, hey, I'm getting tired.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why I
be-
passed out.
You guys made
Thursday
me
night,
walk
man.
around and do a bunch of shit.
Hey, you had fun.
It was fun.
Don't let Junior order the pizza. He'll get it wrong.
No shit. Oh my god. Yeah, check out his. He does
Yeah.
have a channel. He's not,
Mhm.
I mean, it's not a great channel, but he has a channel.
Damn.
Not a Wii. Angelus, is it a Zelda game or play? Yeah, well, it was originally on the Wii, but like if they're doing a
it's a Zelda
remake on
game.
the Switch,
It's a
then-
Zelda game. It's literally just an
Actually-
HD remake. And then they did some ease of living, or what is the word for that? Quality of life updates to the controls and stuff like that. So
that was my biggest problem. I wanted to play it, but the controls, the
That's
flying
how it
was
was.
a bitch.
I have it on the Wii. I got basically past the fire temple, and I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit. Like this controls suck ass. So I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
good.
Roof Korean. Yeah, Twilight Princess was badass. I played that one too.
Twilight
That was
Princess was
a lot
good.
of fun. I'm playing. If that's the last one you played, Roof Korean, you got to play Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Breath of the Wild is
as well.
fucking awesome.
I need
I
to
like-
play through it though.
Yeah, I'm still playing through it. Like I'm trying to conquer the game. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to, you could beat it immediately. Like
Yeah.
you could go off from the training ledge, you go straight to the castle, and you could fucking fight Ganon and end the game. You don't
Really?
need to do any of the other shit. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
you just got to be good enough to fight.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, as you're playing the game, you're learning, you're getting tactics, you're getting better.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and so you implement all that in the fight with him.
Mhm.
But straight up, if you want to go like, okay, I've got my glider, I can leave the training platform now. You can head straight for the fucking castle, dodge the lasers with your fucking 3 hearts. You can go straight into the castle, pick up weapons and armor that's just laying around the castle. Because I already raided the castle. I didn't fight Ganon, but I raided that bitch.
Nice.
So you just pick up that shit and go straight to fighting Ganon and beat the game. You don't even need the master sword or nothing.
That's cool.
So it's totally open. When they say open world, they meant it. All right, open world. Okay, I want to fight Ganon. There he is. Good luck.
Well, I beat one of those because got it on the Wii U first. I beat one of those freaking stone golems that like come out of the ground,
besides.
like right in the beginning of the game. And I was like, okay, I beat that. Whatever. At this point, and then I just stopped playing.
Dude, sorry, Groove Creed. I missed besides Breath of the Wild. I missed that. Besides Breath of the Wild is one where he's a wolf. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. My bad, dog. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is dope. So you never beat it? There's dude.
My problem was it felt empty because I'm so used to Skyrim being open world and shit like being everywhere and things to do, and I felt like there's like because I went to the Temple of Time that was like all dilapidated and there's like nothing there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah,
dude, the fucking whole kingdom's been ravaged.
Still, like there'd still be some kind of life there. You would think.
There is. It's just you need to get out and travel. Like it's kind of like in real life. Like there's a town, and then there's a lot of nothing, and then there's a village, and then as you're going from here to there, in the distance you can see like a little camp, an encampment of bad guys. You're like, okay, well, let's go see what they got, and you can veer off the fucking trail and go get that. And you get the feeling when you're riding your horse. Of like you're riding through Hyrule Field. Like Hyrule Field, remember 64? That shit was totally empty. And so
but there was the enemies and stuff here and there. I just felt like it was just nothing. I don't know. I'll revisit it. It's just
because you'll run into random people on the road, just walking the roads. You'll run into you'll run into that. Sometimes they're legit people, other times they're ninjas. There's encampments of bad guys all over the place. So for me, it didn't feel empty. I never got that empty feeling. There's like empty sections. There's sections that feel really broad and expansive. But what I did was the game was like, okay, so go to the top of this tower. Oh, look, we filled in a little bit of your map. And I said, oh, so these towers fill in my map. And I looked out on the horizon, and then I went tag, tag, tag. And I went to each of those.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Filled in my map. And so then I just went from tower to tower, and I fucking unlocked the whole map.
Yeah,
and so I'm going through.
I don't know.
I was going through fucking enemies left and right, man. I never had a clear path to where I was going because of that. So
I'll revisit
I guess that's how you play the game, man.
I'll revisit it.
But I freaking loved it. It was Wind Waker. I never even played Wind Waker, man.
I didn't either. I hear good things. The cell shading back in the day turned me off from it. And then I played Borderlands, and now I love cell shaded games. So I kind of want to play it again, but it's for the Wii U, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure at some point you'll be able to download it on the Switch, but Roof Korean, there is an emulator for Breath of the Wild that runs it at like 60 frames per second. If you're interested, I don't remember the details, but that is an option. Cheers to the Raspberry Pi, though. I wish there was more games like Skyrim's skill system, but refined, that make it so as you use them, you improve, but also can collect a posy and train them as well. Yeah, I agree with that. I really like how Skyrim did their system. Some of the mods improved upon it, but like the foundational elements of it were good. Then you also you go, oh, cool, I'm gonna run around jumping and casting light all the time.
Oh, I was wondering what the last part of that was. Posse. He means like a posse. You said posy. Posse.
Collect a posse?
Yeah, like a group of other people and like train them. People? Yeah, like NPCs and train them.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you could do that.
No, you can't. He said he wishes you could.
Well, the Diego's saying that the basis for it, the way it works, you
Yeah.
know. 13 was one of the first cell shaded games that came out before Wind Waker. 13.
I remember that. You're like an assassin or something. It was like a first person shooter type deal.
Really?
Yeah. Something like that. There's another game after that too, because it was part of a series.
All right. Skyrim mods are dope. Lots of amazing armors and hilariousness. What's it called?
So what else do we got for today?
I don't remember I need to ask my buddy for the name of the mod that he loves for Skyrim. He says it's its own game. It's its own thing. But yeah. Let's get back to articles and stuff. You there, Culture?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. Well then, what are you up to? What are you looking at? Looking through menus and shit?
Yeah.
That's why you're not talking.
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could read this article.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Retro Games unveils new Thea 500, Amiga mini console with 25 built-in titles and more.
Look at that. Looks so old school. I love it.
The old school. I love the Amiga. It was friggin' awesome. Anyway. Retro Games, the company responsible for the C64 Commodore 64 mini console, is at it again with its new Thea 500 Amiga mini console. More specifically, the upcoming Retro Games Thea 500 Mini is essentially a fully licensed reimagining of the much-loved 16-bit home computer featuring 25 classic Amiga games alongside the ability for users to sideload games via a USB stick. Head below for a closer look and more details and the launch window. The upcoming Thea Amiga 500 mini console is an homage to the 1980s heyday of 16-bit personal computing, heavily inspired by the 1987 release of the Amiga 500. The machine featured a 16 32-bit CPU, 512 kilobit of RAM, and a series of, at the same time, high-end custom chips for creating best-in-class sound and video. Continuing the popular line of the classic consoles being given a new lease on life, today, Retro Games announces the creation of the Thea 500 Mini, a fully licensed reimagining of the much-loved 16-bit home computer starring a plethora of classic Amiga games. Retro Games has tapped into these sensibilities to create its nostalgic new Thea 500 Amiga mini console. The brand says it not only features the perfect emulation of the original A500 OCS and enhanced chipset ECS of future revisions, but also the advanced graphics architecture found in the A1200.
You guys want to watch the video?
Sure.
Yeah.
Peggy 12.
I don't know about the music.
How is that even possible?
Oh, nice.
Those wheels are up.
We would have loved to be able to save and resume back in the day.
Interesting.
Alrighty. Back to the reading, I guess.
All right. Wow. Only 12 of the included 25 games has been unveiled this far. The lineup is shaking up to be a good one. Alongside titles like Worms, the director's cut, The Chaos Engine, and Another World, you'll also find Simon the Sorcerer, Alien Breed 3D, ATR, All-Terrain Racing, Battle Chess, Cadaver, Kickoff 2, Pinball Dreams, Speedball 2 Brutal Deluxe, and Zool Ninja of the Nth Dimension.
Nice.
According to Retro, you'll also be able to sideload your own games via USB stick with full WHD load support and an array of options to choose from. There doesn't appear to be much detail just yet on this front, but things are looking good for future expansion potential for gamers interested in filling out the library here. The Thea 500 Amiga Mini console ships with an original style 2-button mouse, as well as an all-new 8-button precision gamepad with that complement the on-screen keyboard. And you can plug in an external standard PC keyboard for additional functionality.
That's cool.
The person driving the story is slow. Okay. Retro Games says the Thea 500 Amiga Mini console is set to release in early 2022 with a suggested retail price of $139.99. Pre-order doesn't appear to be available stateside just yet. 9 to 5 Toys take is reports suggest the Amiga licenses have been in legal turmoil for years, but it looks like Retro Games has got just enough going for it to pull off this new Amiga-inspired mini console launch. These particular games and the platform they launched on don't carry much nostalgia for me personally, but retro remakes have been super popular over the last few years, and while this one is certainly more niche than, say, Nintendo's, it is nice to see it return from the grave as much as it could, all things considered.
That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end. So, but yeah, dude, I like that they're embracing the so to get all the games for this. You know, some of these studios aren't around anymore. It's probably really difficult or impossible to get like rights to put some of that out there again.
Mm-hmm.
But people have had their ROMs, or like Roof Green was saying, you know, he's got his games on his Raspberry Pi, and so just leaning into that, like, hey, you can still get like the console, get the whole experience. We know you already have a bunch of these games on USB sticks somewhere, so here's a USB port, and it's like embracing that. You know, what's kept retro alive all these years. I think that's
which
awesome.
Is smart because, I mean, let's be honest, 16-bit gaming, you know, was pretty freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
My buddy, he what's it called? He gave his
he goes wherever you go.
He put his son to play one of the old like 16-bit games. He's like, here, this is a game from when I was a kid, and he was like, Dad, this game's really hard. He's like, yep. They used to be brutal.
Yeah, video games had like this crazy learning curve. You'd be like, oh man, like Pitfall, it seems so simple. But like when you first got that game, you wanted to find a building to jump off of. Like,
I love Pitfall, dude. I loved it so much.
Never played it.
Okay.
So good. It was on a Super Nintendo.
Okay.
You're like an archaeologist in like the Mayan jungles and shit. It's dope. But yeah. It's like playing Indiana Jones, the game.
Okay,
pretty
cool.
much.
Let's see what we got here.
But no Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, oh wait, what am I doing? I need to highlight things. I wish you could find an RPG that used the materia system from Final Fantasy VII, not the remake. Could make any character, any job class, and multiple summons. That's cool. Did the remake change that?
It's different.
Still waiting for the
I'm pretty sure.
N64 mini.
Someone.
Very retro the trailer is. Yeah, true.
Yeah, it is.
All the Psygnosis games? Oh, I never played those.
With water.
Oh yeah, yo Bruce.
What up?
New but used. Salvaged from some other junk.
Shut up, Culture's game.
Seen it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll turn it down.
Where's the multiplayer function, Dad? Your childhood sucked, Dad. He also has a Mortal Kombat console, so he put him to play Mortal Kombat against the computer.
Nintendo.
Yep. Have any of you guys seen Free Guys yet? Or Free Guy yet?
No. I've heard it in mixed reviews, but
I was just wondering because it's like a video game or whatever. So
I haven't had a chance. A lot of like taking off as much of last week that I did.
Yeah.
Made it so that I am playing catch up in other elements of my life. So
yeah.
I mean, I normally I would go on This Week in Bologna Sausage after this, but I still have some work to get done. I'm going to try to do Pegasus Actual over on Drew Taylor's Supreme Heretic stream, but I have to save my energy for the Thursday Throwdown over on Comics Division's channel. So, but yeah, I'm really telling you that I've had a great time. You know, getting to know all of you guys in person, and I loved being able to do the show live. That was really, really cool. That's what I dream of in the future, is all of us being able to basically like get together in a studio. Because the energy, I mean, we have a lot of energy in this show anyway, but the energy in a studio is freaking crazy. I mean, it was like just all being in the same room. So,
and it's easier to riff off people when you're together. So
you tend not to talk over
dude. What so we'd have to agree on a state to live in.
Well, I'm building facilities in Florida. So
I have a branch in Florida. I have a branch of where I work in Florida, but they don't do transfers, but that was what I was looking at.
Yeah, the area the area I'm looking in is probably full of jobs, but again, the goal is to like expand all of these platforms that we're building into actual production entities. That's why Kai and I and Mad Mardigan are working on the animated series. It's why I'm working with Rogue Entertainment on that brand, and it's why I'm building my own. So pretty excited for a lot.
I started actually writing the script with dialogue and stuff a couple days ago. So I've got the opening teaser done, and but yeah, I'm actually writing dialogue and stuff now.
Nice.
Stoked. Now that I figured out the story. But yeah. All right, guys. We've got, I think, a couple more. Yeah, a couple more if we want to talk about them. So this one is back to like more bummer news. You know, Ubisoft workers join. Well, not bummer news. It's just like this stuff. It's necessary things that are happening, you know, but Ubisoft workers join a better ABK to demand a better Ubisoft. Because Ubisoft had this going on already. It's not a secret about the lawsuit. Riot Games had a walkout over harassment back in 2019. Meanwhile, if you think it's just confined to two, well, it's not. Ubisoft, the giant that makes Far Cry and Assassin's Creed series, has been repeatedly in the news for toxic culture of its own. According to an internal survey, over 25% of Ubisoft employees have seen or experienced harassment at work. Multiple executives, from the chief creative officer, Sergei Haskoet, to Yanis Mallet. Sorry. Director of the company's Canadian studios. Whatever. And global HR head Cecile Cornett resigned as well. The creative director, what is with these names, man? The creative director of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ashraf Ismail, took a leave of absence that ended up with him being fired after an investigation of charges that he lied about his marital status, that he was married in order to sleep with fans. Wow. As recently as May of this year, GameIndustry.biz was reporting that according to many at the studio, not a lot has changed, despite the promises of CEO and co-founder Yves Guillemot. The reports from Le Telegram in French are eerily similar to the events currently playing out in the Blizzard case. A desire to sweep it all under the rug, sidelining employees who made allegations, protecting studio heads, and the workers at Ubisoft a year after the initial allegations are taking a leaf from Blizzard's workers. So 1,000 current and former Ubisoft employees signed an open letter on July 28th in solidarity with the Activision Blizzard walkout, demanding their own management take far more actions to end abuse in Ubisoft and the wider industry. to the workers of Activision Blizzard, to the management of Ubisoft.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So one difference between Activision Blizzard and Ubisoft is that Ubisoft is a French company, and France has unions that are willing to take on the big multinational game corporation. The call to get unions involved as part of the solution to the widespread culture of toxicity in the gaming industry feels like a necessary first step. There needs to be more input from the workers, who are the ones suffering the effects of all this, while known abusers get multiple breaks and even shuffled from studio to studio to insulate them from the consequences of their actions. It's painful, but no longer surprising to see the people who make the games we all play having to make big statements like this, because the people who are supposed to be making sure they have a safe workplace are instead protecting. A year after the initial allegations broke, many of the people responsible for making the workplace unsafe. Hopefully, we're seeing the beginnings of a movement that will spread across the industry as a whole and lead to meaningful change for all workers. This should never have been tolerated, and it must end. Cool. So, Ubisoft's employees are
fighting back,
pulling together. Yeah. That's awesome. Go Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except you say that, except those unions are driven by a politically driven agenda and narrative that's counter to anything that we would consider entertaining, good, positive, and otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how their unions work, but if we had unions here, they could have gone to them to be like, hey, shit's going down. I need help, right? And then the unions would have gone to the companies.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would have put an end to it sooner, right?
Potentially,
like, isn't that the way it's supposed to work?
Yeah, I work and I have a union. So if we have like grievances, we take it to them, and then they take it to management. And it's supposed to be dealt with, or an answer is supposed to be given, and they'll bring it back to us. But yeah.
Yeah, so there are unions that have fallen to political corruption, or to corruption in general. But those, you need to deal with that when it happens, just like anything else. Any power structure is that's an eventuality that you need to look out for. But people have been talking in the game industry about unionizing for a long time because of a lot of reasons. Mostly people are overworked pretty consistently. Second is abuse and harassment and stuff. So, yeah.
It's pretty easy to change that if you change the culture or start your own company. See, that's the thing. Most people don't do that anymore. They go to work for some, mindless, thoughtless, blind corporation instead of, venturing out and accepting the risk on their own. And so, I'm sorry, but sometimes, the better choice is to start your own thing.
True.
Yeah, we do kind of have that. We do have the tools these days to start up our own studios more easily. It's still a lot of work.
Yeah,
but
control your own destiny and those of your friends or whatever by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have seen a huge uprising uptick in what's it called, indie games, and more, people breaking off from big companies to do their own thing. So it's not like we're not seeing it happen. It just takes time. But yeah, anyway, let's see what Culture's up to real quick before we cover this last story. So that's Nintendo's story.
Nice. It looks really good on. You're on the PC or on the PS5?
Oh, this is on the PC.
Okay, yeah, it looks really good.
Alrighty. Our last story is Nintendo. The court orders popular ROM website to destroy all of its unauthorized Nintendo games. Don't mess with Mario. Yeah, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, who could... the only thing you don't mess with more than Mickey is Mario.
Yep.
Man, I'd love to see a little fight between them, like South Park. So you might recall an ongoing legal battle. Let me
Kai, a reminder: you have your own animated show in production.
Yeah, I know. But it'll take a while to build up to that. You might recall an ongoing legal battle between Nintendo and the website ROM Universe. Although the Japanese video game giant won, it more recently voiced concerns about the possible return after the founder, Matthew Storman, refused to rule out a comeback. While California's federal court previously decided against giving Storman a permanent injunction, it's now changed its position on the matter. After taking a second look, Judge Marshall last week issued an injunction, with fears a relaunch of the site could still cause irreparable harm to Nintendo. Plaintiff's evidence demonstrates a threat of continued infringement based on defendant's representations that he may relaunch his website, which previously contained plaintiff's copyrighted games. Accordingly, plaintiff demonstrates irreparable harm, warranting an injunction for plaintiff's copyright infringement claim. The injunction prohibits Storman from copying, distributing, and selling and playing unauthorized copies of Nintendo's games. The Japanese company's name, trademark, and logos are not allowed to be used in a confusing way either. Judge Marshall has also ordered the website creator to destroy all of the unauthorized Nintendo games by next week, and the $2.1 million judgment still stands. Defendants shall permanently destroy all unauthorized Nintendo games or other unauthorized copies of Nintendo's intellectual property, including movies, books, and music, no later than August 17, 2021. Seems Nintendo might have finally put a stop to ROM Universe. As always, though, if we hear any updates, we'll be sure to let you know. So, yeah. You don't fuck with Nintendo.
No. I will say Nintendo is really bad at releasing music to buy. Like from their games and stuff, and I think if they would actually release their own shit as far as music goes and soundtracks to their games, you'd have less of this, or at least less of the music side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Roof Korean, that's what's it called? Fair. It's just when people, so like from personal experience, I can say that when you're at a studio and everyone's working late, like you're expected to work late, or they essentially pull you aside and let you know that you're expected to stay and keep working, or you're going to be let go. And so I was like, when I got that talk, I was like, but I came in an hour and a half before everybody else. So I've already worked extra. You just want me to stay late so it looks like I'm working extra alongside everyone else, even though I already put in that time? Because I want to go home and hang out with my roommates. I don't want to stick around here. I came in early for that. He's like, yeah, well, we need you. Like, if you could stay later. I was like, okay, so it's all about appearances then. All right, fine. He goes, no, we want. I was like, okay. Well, then in that case, I should be able to come in early. And ultimately, it was like, no. So I said, all right. So I started coming in late. Started coming in after 10, like, because we need to be there by around 10. It's not like a hard start time, but 10 to whatever the core hours. So I started coming in a little after 10, and then I would stay late, but I was working very casually. I wasn't like busting my ass. I was like, no, I don't want to be here. Like, I've already worked my time. I'm here for appearances' sake. I don't have that much work. Like the other departments, if they stay late because they have shit to do, I get it. Our department's good. We're good. But no,
that's the problem with operating a business that way. I mean, and that's why a lot of game studios have a lot of problems. So, I mean, it shouldn't be lost on anyone why that, why that happens. I mean, it really shouldn't be. Office space, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stay late. That'd be great. Yeah, that's pretty much.
I'm gonna hit that no thank you button.
Yeah, that place doesn't exist anymore, and I think the owner went to jail for tax evasion.
Wow.
Any game developer watching knows exactly who and what studio I'm talking about.
Mm.
All right, we're done on stories.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this for a little bit. Then I got to get on writing some contracts and shit, which is bumming me out. But that's life, kids. You have a job.
Yeah.
Sad face.
Alrighty. Yeah, man. What's it called? I'm gonna get back to my video after this.
You know we have to get a meeting together.
Yeah, we do. We're supposed to do it Tuesday, right? What happened?
Mad Mardigan.
Oh, he could make it.
Yeah.
Punk ass.
No, he's entitled to having, whatever.
You do all the hacking and stuff, I see.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a guns blazing kind of guy. I mean,
I think you can get really creative with how you take people out with the hacks and stuff.
Yeah. It's way more fun to do it this way, really.
It depends on
I
what
would
mood I'm
imagine.
in.
All right, y'all.
Well,
let's call it a
do this
day.
for a little bit, and then I'm going to be done. So,
all right, I'm gonna take this shit off screen. We don't want you to do that.
all right.
I don't watch that shit.
Knucklehead. I'm going to reset this dude's switch. Watch. Bam. Take a nap.
I didn't see it. Do it again. Hold on. Where's Let me see if you guys have filled out any of the. So on the Sheets document, I added a tab called Weekly Videos.
Oh, cool.
For our scheduling our weekly videos. So yeah, go check it out and put in some information there. And because we said we were gonna do that. So let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. I'm excited.
Dude, hell yeah. What the fuck happened? Whatever. All right, everybody. We're getting the fuck out of here. We're going to go, and we're going to have a good day.
That's right.
We're not going to cry this time.
That's right.
We're not going to cry this time, okay?
That's a reference from How I Met Your Mother.
I love How I Met Your Mother.
What? Did you get paid? If not, lawsuit. Were you chained to your desk? If yes, lawsuit. Would you be insulting someone? It was my first job. So, and like I was like 22. So I was like, I already knew going into it that's everyone in the industry, when you're in school, this is what you're walking into. Mm-hmm. You don't give a shit. But what's it called? Yeah, you do see improvements after things like the angry EA wife, but yeah, I think it's going to be incremental steps of improvement.
Were you the angry wife?
No. You don't remember that?
No.
The EA thing? Oh, that was from 2005, 6.
Was that like?
2006, I think.
Was that like I couldn't see my husband? We were having a baby, and you guys wouldn't let him come home and shit. That one.
I think so.
Okay, helpful.
I'm not sure. Being told they were expected to work more, why they don't go somewhere else? Because everywhere's like that. And here's one of the things with Korean. When I was graduating college, all of us, I graduated in 2008, summer 2008. So
fun to watch.
We weren't in a recession. We were in a slowdown. All right.
Yeah.
And game studios were just dropping left and right. And all of us are watching all these potential jobs disappear. Not only that, we are not competing for jobs with people who have been out there for a while, who have experience, who have families and bills and rent and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so, they need income. We need a job, they need income. So they're like, I don't need to work for 50. I can work for 45. Because I need income. It's a smaller studio than I was at, but I'll take a pay cut. Mm-hmm. And so now you have a more experienced person working. It's yeah, we were fucked. A lot of people in my class didn't find jobs. I was one of the lucky few. Well, I was one of the few. I wouldn't say it's luck. Hey, Keely, what's going on? We're about to wrap up, and we're not going to cry this time. Read better runner signs. Reading runner, that's a good one. Reading runner.
I still like Raging Runner. That's like
We need to Photoshop that shit. We need the reading runner. People who blow their money on college where someone in India can do your job. Tradesperson works local. Yeah, it's so back then. Things have changed so much from back then. Like it wasn't easy to learn this stuff. Like I was looking at colleges and they didn't have courses for learning, 3D and animation and all that stuff. It just wasn't commonplace. Now it's like fucking everywhere. Not only is it everywhere, but you can learn it from home. Mm-hmm. So nowadays things are a little different. But I did learn a lot of great things. Got to meet great people, and got a lot of wisdom from industry vets, which is all invaluable. I was lucky enough that I was at my school during a period of time that was very productive, and they had good teachers. But yeah.
It's getting
all
rough
right.
in there.
I think culture casino is falling down the fucking stairs.
No, I'm good, man. I'm trying not to die.
All right, we're getting out of here, folks. It's been good chatting. Y'all take care of yourselves. Adios. Wait, I forgot. There's a button for this.
It's called
Where's the button? There it is. Damn it, that wasn't the one.